Nothing?
Nothing.
No, there's got to be fuel there.
No, absolutely
I put
nothing.
40 litres in last night, mate.
There's nothing.
We're in the Gulf of Carpentaria and the sun is setting. We find an island to pull up on and spend the night. The turtles up here are the most relaxed I've ever seen. They seem not to be worried about our presence at all. As twilight fades, we find a spot and set up camp. First thing we got to do is we got to get a fire going. We're going to go and check out some turtles. 'Cause I reckon this place we're going to nickname Turtle Island. What do you reckon, Simon?
Well, there seems to be a lot of turtle tracks around here, so...
Hell of a lot of turtles on the way in, eh?
Heaps of them.
We set out looking for turtles. But tonight, it's a different species of wildlife that crosses our path.
Don't bite me. Don't bite me. All right. I'm not going to hurt you. Calm down. Now, this guy here, we think he's a curlew, but I'm not 100% certain. But he's definitely a long-legged bird, and he's here for one thing. And he's on this island because he knows that little turtles hatch from the sand, and you only got to look at that beak, and that's a solid beak. And that thing, that beak there, would smash little turtles as they come out of their nest and head down to the water's edge. And there's a lot of birds here. You can hear them behind me. Look at those eyes. It's all right, mate. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're going to let you go. Hopefully we're going to get to see some baby turtles tonight, or at least some turtles laying. So here we go, we're going to let him go.
Not impressed.
Not happy. There he is.
He looks like a curlew when he's running.
He does, doesn't he?
We spot a few other critters on the beach, but there'll be no turtle sightings tonight. So we hit the swags, ready to get up again with the sun.
Oh, the boat's still here. That's good. Made it to the island late last night. Wasn't too bad. Found a good little anchorage here. We're gonna see if we can explore the island today. There is just literally hundreds of turtle tracks. Had a bit of a look around last night, didn't see any turtles, but I don't think we're on the actual beach. There's got to be some good fishing around here, so I might go and wake Simon up, see how we go. Oi, get out of bed.
What's going on?
Once I get lazy bones out of his swag, we'll hit the water. We can pack up camp when we get back.
Absolutely awesome morning here, out off one of the islands of Mornington Island. And I reckon, what do you reckon, Simon? I reckon it's time we went fishing, eh? Grab that anchor, mate, and let's get out of here.
Or at least, that's what we think.
Just hold on a sec, eh?
I do not like the sound of this.
You touch anything last night?
What are you doing?
I don't know. It's all there. It's all happening.
You mucking around?
No. No, it ain't starting.
Stop it.
It ain't starting.
Won't be too far away, that drama's.
Oh,
You kidding, aren't you? Where's the fuel bowl thing, in here somewhere?
yeah, down in there, mate. The pump is. Just a hand pump. See him there?
You got fuel in the fuel bowl? Oh, there's nothing in the squeegee.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, there's got to be fuel there.
No,
I
absolutely
put
nothing.
40 litres in last night, mate.
There's nothing.
We got truckloads. My gauge says half full.
I'm
Half full.
Must have an airlock or something. There's just not even a little bit priming up in this primer bowl.
There's no fuel. Let me go again. I can't keep going too long, mate. With damaged batteries, we'll be running out of power.
Is there any way you can check the fuel in the tank?
Yeah, I can do a check through the inspection port. We'll try that.
You'll start there.
All right, let me get some tools.
With help days away, it's fair to say that we're in more than a spot of trouble.
Jason and Simon are making their way west across the top of Australia. But at the moment, they're stranded on the Wellesley Islands in the Gulf of Carpentaria. They need to get back to Burketown, but with the engine not starting, that might be a fantasy. With no one to rely on but themselves, it's time for Jace to bring out the tools.
Geez, they've seen the saltwater a few times, mate.
They get a bit of action, these tools, mate. Hopefully today they're going to save us. So in here is the sender. And this is where we can do a check, see what's going on.
Don't you drop one of them, mate.
Yeah, I know, mate. I do not want to drop one of these.
I do.
Can you grab one of one of those spear shafts, please, mate? We'll do a check.
You want to start rationing the water, buddy?
Yeah, well,
Might be here for a few days.
I don't want to be stuck here for a few days, that's for sure.
Too right.
Something
We're
goes wrong.
long way from anywhere here.
We are. Oh,
This
mate,
is out there.
we're in the middle of the Gulf.
Just as well I didn't roll my swag up this morning then.
Be here a while, you reckon?
You got to be happy about pulling that out here. Nice.
Right. All right, that's out. Haven't got
I can
any
see fuel in
screws.
there from here. I've cleaned it up, so she's all good. There's heaps of fuel in there, mate. There's about here. I saw it when you came out.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's truckloads of fuel
There's
in
heaps
there.
of fuel in there.
There's got to be 200 litres in there.
How the hell have we got an airlock? How's that happen?
I
Could
don't
have been
know.
When we did a couple little broaches coming in yesterday, maybe.
It was
And
pretty
the fuel-
rough, eh?
Yeah, and the fuel's down. When we come over that reef, there was some decent waves, a bit of a broach. Maybe we sucked a gutload of air or something in.
We're going to have to try and prime it. Just let me get this back together without dropping anything. This is very important. Anyway, I think we need to check now between the tank and the engine and to see what's going on and why we can't get fuel up.
Just going to see if there's any fuel at the fuel bowl, or see if there is a fuel bowl. Yeah, there's no fuel back at the little fuel bowl on the engine, eh?
No?
Nah.
There's definitely a fuel problem between the tank and the motor, eh?
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like we've got an airlock and you can't seem to prime that fuel up. So I reckon if we check around that filter area, we check all the fittings and make sure there's no air getting sucked in. I'll put this back together because we don't need to get in here anymore.
So you got a flat screwdriver, mate? A couple of these fittings in here are actually loose.
They're a bit loose.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
They could have worked themselves loose on those rough corrugated roads, mate, see?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. Does all sorts of things, those rough roads.
Actually, one of these is really loose, eh?
Is it?
Yep.
Just check them all, nip them up.
Yeah, they all can go tighter, but one of them's like really, really loose.
Is it sort of almost leaking?
I reckon it's sucking air, eh?
Yeah, that'll be it. Nip it up and see how we go.
Could we be that lucky?
We could be.
How you going with that thing? Got it back in?
Nearly there. I'll just put these fittings back on.
Yeah, no, there's a bit of fuel come up now.
All right, just hold on and I'll give her a go, eh? That's got to be what it is.
Fingers crossed.
Here we go, mate.
All right. Sure? You got fuel yet?
Yeah, it's not 100%. There's more there, like there is some there. Keep trying, must I keep pumping?
Give it another go.
Hey!
Yes!
Hey! Hello.
Well done, mate.
Hello. Keep going, keep going.
No, you should have seen the look on the cameraman's face.
Pretty funny, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what. You thought we were worried. You should have seen the look on the cameraman's face. One thing about being out here and being stuck with a boat, there's usually two reasons: fuel and battery. Too sketchy, that is.
That was too close for comfort. But we're back up and running, so let's have a look around the island.
Simon's just jumped off, and there's a couple of turtles up on the beach here. And it's early morning, high tide. More than likely they're coming up because of the high tide. Instead of last night, it was low tide. Well, these are big greenback turtles. And there's literally hundreds of the things around here. And this is an absolute prime environment for them to lay their eggs, because all they've got is some birds, a few sharks and stuff like that. So the chances of survival are a lot better than most. So they'll come up onto the beach and they'll lay a couple of hundred eggs, and they'll go back down and away they go. I think we'll leave her be, eh?
I reckon so.
But she's not the only big turtle on this beach.
There's another one. They're big females.
Teeming with them. Just chilling in the shallows.
There are sea turtles wallowing at the water's edge, as far as the eye can see. All of these are an endangered species. Most of them don't seem to care that we're around. They're just happy letting the waves break over their shells.
I reckon what they're doing is she's laid her eggs in the early hours of this morning, and they come down and just rest because they're buggered from laying their eggs. Yeah, they rest in the edge, having a sleep. Until we come along and disturb her.
We'll leave them alone now and head back to the boat. It's time to get out into the Gulf for a spot of fishing.
Want full episodes of All for Adventure ad-free? Go to unleashed.tv for our full library of content.